New legislation has been passed in Arizona to extend protections for domestic violence victims which was signed by the governor. And it all started with a Pima County detective raising the issue.
News 4 Tucson's Daniel McFarland joins us from the sheriff's office with more. Daniel.
Well, we're looking at some great things that just happened earlier. I should say last week when Governor Doug Ducey did sign that into law. This is going to be extending those orders of protection for those domestic violence victims out there.
This is good policy. This is one of the most important things to come out of the legislature in a long, long time.
Detective Mike Buglewitz with the Pima County Sheriff's Department saw there were improvements to be made to domestic violence policy in the state, and he approached State Senator Victoria Steele with his concerns.
Through our compliance check programs and talking to victims in-depthly through the last 12 years, I saw that there were deficiencies, and I felt that there were issues that needed to be changed.
Emergency orders of protection used to be available up to 72 hours after the report. Now that has been extended to a full week. Standard orders of protection will now be available up to 2 years after the defendant has been served, allowing the victim's privacy for twice as long.
So I'm hoping the emergency order protections and the extension on the orders of protection is going to save lives, and it's going to allow the separation. And we talk a lot about de-escalation. I'm a big believer in educating and de-escalating the situation.
Carol Goxiola is a member of the Crime Supervisors for Safety and Justice and could not be happier to see this legislation pass.
This is legislation that helps relieve the system, slow things down, give people a chance to breathe.
This bill also makes it easier for people in small communities to receive an emergency order. A judge, magistrate, or commissioner can issue an order by phone when the courts are closed. And I spoke a little bit more to Carol about, what else was important about this. And of course, domestic violence victims are adults, but also children. And this gives the kids a little bit more time to process and also give them an extended time of privacy. Back to you two.
All right, thank you, Daniel.